Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Corinne. Today's video is going to be a sublimation project, but if you are new to my channel, you can find different videos from sublimation to embroidery to budgeting. If those sound like things that interest you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Today we're going to be sublimating mouse pads. These are the long-awaited mouse pads that I got from Alibaba, and took me about 45 days to get them, but they're 7x9 with a 3 mm thickness. So we're going to be sublimating those today. If you are interested in getting sublimation blanks, I'll have a link down at the bottom to my Etsy shop where you can get certain sublimation blanks. For anyone that's new to my channel and you don't know what sublimation is, or you're just new to sublimation, I use an Epson Workforce 77110. I have the 76110, but it kind of crapped out on me, so I don't use that anymore. So an Epson printer is not a sublimation printer, but you can buy sublimation ink and blank ink cartridges to convert your Epson printer to sublimation. So that's what I did. And it's a little bit different from a Sawgrass or the bigger version of Epson printers for sublimation, because you don't have to worry about doing like head cleanings or nozzle checks. But with Epson, if you don't use your Epson a lot, sometimes you do have to do head cleanings. And I use my printer weekly, but I just had to do a head cleaning and then check my nozzles because it gave me that alert when I turned the printer on. But I want to show you what a print looks like if your heads are not completely clean. These little lines were in my black ink, so I had to do a couple of nozzle checks to get the lines to be fully connected and not broken. So if you're interested in a video like that, I can do one more in-depth on sublimation at a later time, but I just wanted to show you what your print will look like if your heads are kind of clogged up. I also use Silhouette Studio to print my images. You do not have to have a Silhouette to do it. You don't have to buy a membership to Silhouette to do it. You just download it to your computer. It is free. I uploaded, well, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I will this week. I did a video on how I pick my colors with Silhouette, because if you just go in and do the regular settings and hit print and you don't change anything in your printer preferences, even though your sublimation print is going to come out dull, when you go to press your item, it may come out dull as well. So I'll upload that video to show you how I change my colors so I can get them vibrant. But I'm going to print out 2 images on a mouse pad today. This one is just my YouTube banner. I want it on a mouse pad. And then I'm going to do this one for my office at work. I've got my heat press heating up, and as soon as it heats up, we'll get started. So in order to print on a mouse pad, it's similar to printing on a shirt. You want to go ahead and mirror the image. That means you're going to flip it horizontal so that when you lay it face down, your image will come out the right way and not backwards. And I printed my image a little bit larger than my mouse pad, just so I can get a complete bleed and there's no white spaces. So just wanted to show you that. I don't know if it's really necessary to use the length roller on the mouse pads, but I don't want to take any chances. I like to just go over anything soft that I'm sublimating, just to kind of get any little flurries or any little dust, anything that can cause the blue lines when you heat press it. So I'm just going to lay this flat. I'm going to lay my image on top of it, but then I'm going to flip it because I want to be able to gauge where I'm laying my mouse pad to make sure that it's even. I'm going to take my tape images. You don't have to cut your image out so big. You can do it the exact same size as a mouse pad. So I trimmed the sides a little bit so that my tape will stick to the bottom of the mouse pad and then over on the top pad. So when I lay it down on my heat press, I'm going to lay it flat down like this. That way the paper is touching the top of the heat press that gets hot. Now to press the mouse pads, you can press them at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. Sometimes you can get a really brighter image doing between 395 degrees Fahrenheit to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, but I always try to do it for the 60 seconds. I will have to turn my heat press up a little bit higher just because my temperature is not right on it. So I set mine to 422. Don't set yours to that. That's only because mine is just not even temperature all the way through. I went ahead and pressed the image that I showed you with the broken lines on it just because I wanted to see what it would look like on the mouse pad, to see if those lines show up, and you can tell they do show up. So that is another good reason why you want to make sure that your heads, they're not clogged. It turned out pretty though, but it's just for myself, but it's still showing the broken line. And here is the mouse pad that I just took off the heat press. Be careful because it will be hot. And that looks so much better. The lines aren't broken. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the color, but this one is way more vibrant than this one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get my last one ready to press it, and I'll be back. All right, this is our last mouse pad off of the heat press, and it also turned out really pretty. Okay, so that is how simple it is to make a mouse pad. It's literally figuring out what size your mouse pad is, creating the image that you want, and making sure that your image is a little bit bigger because you want to make sure that the edges are completely in full color, no white showing. I mean, if you want the white showing, that's fine too, but typically you want the mouse pad to be colored the entire space. So once you get that printed out, cut it out, lay it on top of the mouse pad, image face down. Don't forget to mirror, add tape, set your settings on your heat press, turn it on, and it's done. I hope you enjoyed this quick Sublimation Sunday video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you have an idea of something you want to see sublimated in the future, please let me know, and I will try to see if I can come up with that blank and get that pressed so you can see it. Again, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.